Hey there everybody, what's up? This is Awesome Wizard here today, coming at you with a brand new video. I hope that all of you guys are having a fantastic day. I know that Thanksgiving is going to be coming up for all of us here in the United States. So for all of you, I hope that you have a fantastic Thanksgiving. That is if you live in the States. If you don't, well, I hope you still have a good day. Now before I start off this video, I'd just like to say that one of my most viewed videos, I was offered a scam on YouTube, is hit, I believe, over 200 views, so thank you very much for that, and I am currently in the works of making a part 2 for that video. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please be sure to subscribe, rate the video, all that fun stuff, and let's jump right into it. The Ram 2. What's not to love about it? It's incredible speed and superior firepower. Okay, let's be honest. It was a rental. I didn't actually grind my way to get this little tank, if you could even call it a tank. In reality, the Ram isn't terrible, but the keyword there is terrible. It has armor that can bounce small rounds. Its speed is okay, although not quite quick enough to be a scout. It has a nice small profile. Its gun, on the other hand, is honestly just a fast reloading pea shooter. Now in this clip, the speed is demonstrated, and it doesn't feel that much different than my EZ8, even with the upgraded engine. I end up heading east and stop for a brief moment to select a portion of the map, and end up hitting a flight of stairs. Yeah, that's kind of embarrassing. Remember that this is my very first battle in this tank. I thought Rams were supposed to stay on their feet. Well, I eventually get some help from a friendly martyr who attempts to flip me over with push after push after push. The enemy team ends up capturing the base, putting a quick end to our little adventure, if you'd like to call it that. But fear not, my children, that shitty replay was not the highlight of this week. If it was, I think I'd do Minecraft commentaries over this. I mean, God, the time it would spare me from editing alone. Now, you'd think that this clip was an accident, right? A Ram 2 against an 09? That's easy pickings, or so you think. I managed to get to the side of this Japanese giant, and using my trustworthy pea shooter, deal out a little damage shot by shot. And the surprising thing is that the side is the only place that I can penetrate the 09 with this little gun. I mean, even from behind, yes, from behind the engine compartment, the Ram bounces shots. I mean, this is just how heavily armored the 09 is. The 09 desperately tries to get rid of the little American pest, but is ultimately unsuccessful, as with 66 damage of freedom, I take the 09 out. Yes, I think that this may be the largest difference in size I've ever come across where the little guy wins. Now on to the next clip. This next battle comes from Death by Steel from Clan ABN along with Spartan Elite, both in their tier 7 Scorpions. So you can see they are in the map Overload, both the highest tier. I like the Scorpion when I'm not going up against it. Honestly, it's a dangerous tank if you know how to play it right. If you stay in cover, you get behind, decent protection, because obviously that armor there really isn't going to do you crap. Honestly, I think that maybe a T1 Cunningham could probably penetrate that armor. I'm actually interested to see if it could. Maybe I should experiment with that a little bit later. Now we can see Scorpion just sitting here right up along the 9 line in the bushes, looking around. I don't know why he's looking over this way, because the enemies will be coming from his right side up along the 9 and 0 line. Yeah, kind of where Spartan Elite is nonetheless. And I wonder where Overlord, where this map is supposed to be based out of. I'd almost like to say France, just with the big barricades or whatever there. But not entirely sure. Finally, we have a scout who manages to see a few. There's a VK-30, and not able to take a shot, waiting very patiently. As you can see here, like I was talking about, the Scorpion, much more effective if you play it in the back. Not very good armor, taking a shot, not hitting anything. And Spartan Elite ends up getting one. Mitch 07 in the E25. Finally, Spartan Elite decides to take it on the move. takes one shot at maybe Fury up there. I can't quite tell from my map. 236 damage by Spartan Elite. Both of the Scorpions at 100%. Unlocks the target, gets up over a bush. Now for the waiting game. There we can see the VK fires and misses. VK at 22%. Weighing his options, decides to go around the hill. VK30, a Rudy, both taking shots at the Fury. And finally, the two Scorpions decide to take it up over the hill. Probably going to aim for that VK30 very first. Just a little bit over 100 health. 22%. And fires once. A little bit, a couple hundred damage. I couldn't see how much. And about 156. 215 right there. Spartan Elite ends up taking out the VK. The Fury absolutely stands zero match. 222 damage. Reload. Turn the turret. 134 damage. That was pretty easy. Spartan Elite ends up walking away from that with just a little bit more damage taken. Actually, I said a lot more damage taken. How much is he at? 40%. So that's, what, maybe around 700 or so? 650-ish? I'm not going to do the math right now to figure out what 40% of 820 is. And taking one shot and missing it. What, 214 damage done to the VK. One more hit, 78. That was easy peasy work. And better watch out because there are two tank destroyers hiding behind those rocks. Don't be careful enough. Was it a Jackson and an AT-8? Now, I've played in the Jackson, and personally I know you can do some decent damage in that thing. The AT-8, a lot thicker armor, so both of those tanks can easily wipe out the Scorpion within 2, maybe 3 shots at most would be my guess. 234 damage done by Spartan Elite to the AT-8, it appears. Yes, the AT-8. Zooming in, firing and missing. The AT-8's just gonna bog down in those houses. Looks like Artie took a shot at him. Was he at 10 health now? 2%. For whatever reason, Death by Steel just stops in the middle of this field, probably to draw out the AT-8 so that Spartan Elite can take a shot at him. But the AT-8 is not that stupid. There's a T-34 missing. Obviously, that was auto-aim, as we could see there. A Jackson rolls right around the corner to assist the friendly, or in this case, the enemy T-34. Jackson getting a little bit nervous. He's going to be taking some enemies on the beach and up above. That T-34, yeah, I'd be getting nervous. That was him, too. If you have a Scorpion. Watch this. He just jumps down. 25 damage. And then a shot from a Rudy takes him out. Yes. He just jumped off of a cliff to take out that T-34. Was it worth it? No. He only did 25 damage to the T-34. Was it pretty damn cool to see? Yeah, I'd say it was kind of fun. I have a few like that of my own. Spartan Elite coming across the SU. Looks like 152, excuse me. Ooh, a huge hit. 438 damage there. SU-152, 40%, now down to 14. And one shot from the SU-152 to Spartan Elite takes him out. Artillery. Excuse me, Rudy. Rudy taking care of business very quickly. Alright, here we are again in the oh-ho, I believe it is. Big old tier 8, I believe, Japanese heavy tank. And when it comes to guns on this tank, believe me, it is not lacking one bit. As you can see, there is one on the side, a machine gun, a big main gun, a smaller machine gun up front, and then I don't even know what that is. Just another little pea shooter up front. So definitely when it comes to guns, this thing is not lacking at all. I don't even know why you would need this many guns, to be honest with you. I suppose crew protection. Actually, it has 2 machine guns on the back. Oh, and there's another 2 barrels sticking out right there for another little turret. I suppose it's so that you don't have to get outside of the tank, to get on your machine gun and start shooting down any infantry. Isn't that just a beautiful sight? Look at that sun. Oh, It's a beautiful day on the map of Airfield. As you can see, most of the friendly team is going to the right side of the map. The Oho being probably the slowest on the entire team. I would say artillery could probably keep up with it at this point. Deciding to head up along the mountains with the T26E5 Spartan Elite, also from ABN, also in a T26E5. Rolling around the corner, there is an FV201 missing the shot. Very slow reload, about halfway through. Definitely have the FV's attention at this point. You can also see that there's an enemy T32, 95% bouncing a shot from the side. Maybe T34. Oh no, that was a T43, doing over 400 damage to the T32, T25AT rolling up the hill. Wise decision. Hopefully the T25 can get good vantage point. Damage from the FE201 and from the T32. However, its track is taken out, reloading, and 320 damage to the FE201, now hitting the main frontal plate of the Oho, not able to penetrate. Reloading, ricochet. Almost there, almost there. Looking at the FV, firing, and 247 damage, and the track is taken out. The FB201 also firing a shot at the Oho. However, the front armor is far too thick for most any gun to penetrate. There we go, the FE201 hitting the ammunition. Much slower reload time. Oho firing a shot, missing, and the FV201 is taken out. T32 taking shots. Finally, the ammunition is repaired along with the driver. Now there's only a damaged track, but at this point it really doesn't matter. The tank is slow enough the way it is. And me T25AT at 54%. Firing and 424 damage down to 4%. Ricocheting from T25AT and an American T32. Again, like I said, that frontal armor on the Oho is just far too thick for anything to penetrate. Very dangerous tier 7. And lining up on T32, firing and 529 damage. That was easy, wasn't it? Should get one of those that was easy buttons, you know, you can get from like Office Depot or whatever. You click it, well, that was easy. Should definitely get one of those, because I would say this is one point where it is needed. Ooh, there goes a T37, trying to get to the side, bouncing a shot from the side, and what was that, 85 damage? T37 taken out. That shot was right in the turret too. It went right through. You can see just how devastating this Japanese gun is. You can see there's a Crusader right up along the hill. And I would say Death by Steel isn't quite aware of that. He isn't aware of that RHM either. Sitting tier 8 sitting on the far side of the map. Enlarge, I guess I can't enlarge the map. Can't enlarge the map right now because I already recorded it. I pre-recorded this, and you can see there's a huge shot in the side where the RHM hit. There's probably where the driver was hit, right there in the turret. And everything else, the T25AT and the T32, right up along the side. See, there's a scratch right there. There's another little bump. Got the RHMB with one shot from across the map. And with that is pretty much the battle right there. You can see the Crusader right there taking 294 damage. There's another 145. So between an LTB, a T26E5, IS6, T26E4, KV5, AT8. What's the final tank that I'm missing? I'm missing one more tank. Whatever the other tank is. There's a grill right there. I think our team should have it. KV5 STRV, the Swedish tank. Down to 50 hit points, excuse me, and the grill is taken out. So there you go, that was the final battle. Thank you very much from Death by Steel for that replay. So with that replay, that will be the end of the video. I hope that you guys did enjoy the video. Thank you very much for Death by Steel over at ABN for sending over the videos. He's a very good player, especially in that Oho, just wrecking the enemy team. So with that, guys, please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Rate the video, share it around if you feel like you're not too lazy, and with that, have a good one.